Hello everybody and welcome to the Starter Deck Tournament. Create your own starter deck. So this is a part of the Coin Flip Tournament series which got funding from Immutable of approximately $5,000 in packs in prizes on the line. The rules for this tournament are you can play any card from a welcome set and any common core card. Keyword on common core card. So, very budget list still. However, these are not necessarily mirror matchups. Though I think everyone's playing War in Nature, aggro list to begin with. So, we're going to have a lot of mirror matchups here depending on the styles of play. Anyways, these are best 2 out of 3 matchups. We had 369 participants in this tournament. I got a bye in round number 1, so immediately shot to the round of 256. And then my round of 256 opponent, who also got a bye in round 1, was unable to play, which sent me to the round of 128, which is where we are here. My first actually played match of the tournament, the round of 128. We need to win 2 matches to get to the prizes in the top 32. Very generous prize pool sponsored by Immutable. And let's just go ahead and get into the games. Hello everybody, welcome to the Create Your Own Starter Deck Tournament, the round of 128. You get to play your own core cards, but you can only run common cards from core. So we'll see how this works out here. We're going second, so we're already not doing good. We have made incorrect decisions already in this game. Let's see here. Axewoman. Like, we don't want Jolly Green Giant. They picked the wrong God Power, so we have some hope. Canopy can be useful early. Let's keep. I'm not sure if I should be running Axewoman, but we are. So there's my analysis on that situation. We Canopy on the turn 1 Jag, and we probably hog Axewoman on other lines. Yeah. So this line's pretty clean. We'll just do this. Hopefully this guy goes face and we can hit it with the Canopy. If not, the Staff of Roots takes it out. Usually. They can hit there and then they can GP. Okay, they get this into play here. So we're going to ask the question of the Wild Hog. Do we want to hit here or here? I think we would prefer to hit here. Okay. And now we can play the Staff of Roots. The Staff of Roots can take this out. The reason why I wanted to remove the creature with Ward is because we do hold Canopy Barrage. And this is a fine target for Canopy Barrage. So they're doing this first, which is probably incorrect order of operations. They should have attacked with this first. And this is going to allow me to Canopy Barrage to remove their 2/4, get the Wild Hog into play here. So despite going second, we have done relatively well here. We've gotten back the board. We're fighting. They eat our relic. That was good for them. Not good for us. Let's go ahead. Played the Blade Fly. The Walking Plant does go to the face. We might be looking at Athenian Archer next turn. We don't attack with this. Don't commit with this. They're going to probably do this attack on their own terms. Yeah, that's why we didn't need to attack for them. And they're going to get a very good board this turn. Jeez, they had quite the turn. They were holding back for certain. I was going to try to trade this into somewhere. Everything has 3. Is at 3, which is very bad for us. I need 2 things to go face and then get value with Athenian Archer, I think. I think that's going to be best for us. So we got 2 to go face. This, okay, so everything listened. That is very rare. We can play everything in our hand at the moment, which is probably optimized. We need to fight hard for the board after the good turn they just had. So they can pick this off, pick this off, pick this off. We can pick this off, pick this off, pick this off. They've got 2 cards in hand though. Again, they're going second, so they had that advantage. Unfortunately, the Ranger first bow pops up in the Sanctum. I might should have just traded and kept the favor. That might have been cleaner because they just have such a clean turn here. They peel here, and then they take this and peel here, and they're just ultimately getting value everywhere, aren't they? Yeah, so we didn't really accomplish anything when we bought the Archer, so that's why we should have just traded. That being said, we're always in a tough spot here. Just going second in general's an uphill battle, and we haven't corrected for that yet. So they should just buy the Archer to peel here. And that, actually, I think that just came from their deck. I don't think it, okay, yeah, so they buy that. So they have 2 Archers. They're going to target here. So we're going to hit here, GP. And then probably, hopefully play whatever we end up drawing. Okay, Jaguar. So pretty simple line here. Nothing super important from the Sanctum. We can buy this, but it just trades with this. I'll just do GP in this, because the GP actually can be pretty effective next turn. This trades here, GP, this trades. They have 2 cards in hand, we have 0, so the situation favors them. They get the next pick in the Sanctum if they would like the Shield Maiden. They can't quite reach the Vow yet. We really need to draw our Jolly Green Giant. That would be very helpful. Interesting, they're doing the order of operations pretty poorly here, and they get punished. It hits the Badger. You love to see our opponent get punished for bad order of operations. They could have done this, GP, and forced the trade, but instead they do the GP and Packstalk. They're running that, which is very questionable for sure. And now they're going face, which doesn't make sense, because these are just going to be able to peel here. Again, this is a terribly played turn by them. Are they going to get punished? Probably not. They went first this game, and that's more important than playing good. So we're just going to go ahead with this, and then this. So we do get that roll. Unfortunately, the hunt isn't very useful here. I mean, I can play it, but I don't get much value. I'm just going to GP here. Next turn, we probably play the hunt when they have some more on board, potentially. Hopefully, they get like a small minion that just dies to the hunt. That's what we're hoping for. Okay, so yeah, we get the perfect hunt here, which kills both of their minions, which is ideal. So we get the 2 for 1. We have control of the Sanctum for the next pick. We don't have to pick yet, though. Their GP can pick this off. Now we're both basically playing off the top of our decks. So it's going to come down to who gets the better top decks as this game progresses. They obviously didn't get a good one last turn, and we got an Angry Hippo, which we are very happy to see here. Now, they might play a hunt here, removing both minions, if that was what they drew last turn, because they obviously didn't have a board to play it on. And they have this and just a GP here, so they don't have a very effective turn. This allows us to get value out of the Staff of Roots. We can play the Hunt Warden. We can buy the card shark. We can go mega wide here. And we're starting to take control of this game. Really, the turning point of this game was some poor decision making made by our opponent, which allowed us to go wide, which allowed us to remove the 2-3 here. Our opponent's really throwing this game at the moment, which is to our advantage. Going second and being right here in this game still fighting is quite huge. They have 1 card in hand, but I have no idea what it is. Going with the Selena's Mark. I guess if they have 1 more removal spell, then no, they miss on the Selena's Mark. Again, those Badgers have been absorbing the Selena's Mark, proving why the Badger God Power is better than the Selena's Mark God Power in this game. Always love to see a good decision be proved correctly. And here, I mean, they can do nothing if they want, or they can concede. So we go ahead and take game number 1. So we take game number 1 despite going second, and now we're queuing back Nature v Nature. We're going first this game, which is a welcome sight to us. We have a Spear Soul, we got a Green Giant, but we don't want the Green Giant. We do want the Hunt Warden. This without the Companion Amazon on... Risky to give it up. It is very risky. I want to keep this. Yeah, it's just awkward mana-wise here. The turn 1 Jag is always a solid open, but we don't have a T2. It would have been nice, actually, to... yeah, just the mana just doesn't really work with this. They get the Canopy here, which is a very good card for them. Not a good card for us. And we have a bad turn 2, just having to use our God Power here. We do have this on 3, and we start to pick things up a little bit later. Maybe I made a mistake in the mulligan keeping the Hunt Warden. That could have been the moment there. That might have been slightly questionable here. Ooh, geez, our hand is just getting terrible. We've drawn into the Hunt, the Hippo, and the Green Giant, and we have nothing we can even play next turn. Absolutely horrendous. If they've got a second Canopy Barrage, they take over this game and are basically in complete control. Okay, they're going to go ahead and chip away at that. Archer, and then this into this. Definitely a good start for them. We do have some big beefy stuff later in the game, so some comeback mechanisms. The bad news is we're going to need those comeback mechanisms. So the Best Friends was actually a pretty good top deck because we can go expand very, very wide here. They can peel here, and potentially get one with this, and we don't deal with the 1 health very easily, though. So there's that. They can also... They've got a lot of options. They've got a lot of options indeed. So they peel here. They're 50-50 to take out one with a GP or not. But we're probably playing Angry Hippo, and we're just trying to get to the 6. We've got lots of 6s in hand. It's just we put ourselves just a little bit behind. The turn 1 Jag getting destroyed immediately makes you wonder if maybe I should have just played a naked Nightleaf Hunter on turn 1. It's very questionable. Pipping on 1 going first to the Jag with no backup plan on T2 was very risky. So not surprised to see them take out the 2 Badgers here, get the shot at the Nightleaf and miss. So here we would like this to hit one of the 2 1s. It goes face. I mean, we're holding 2 hunts, so I'm just going to go face here. I know that it gives them an additional target with the Nightleaf, and there's some reasoning to attack into there, but yeah, like if it hits here, it's almost slightly more awkward in a way. We have the Bag of Tricks bug, which is just super annoying. Okay, we wanted to see where that went. Just a really bad hand at the moment. Not much we can do. Go ahead, peel that minion. This hits here. This can finish off here. We've got the Hunt as a backup. Bag of Tricks bug is going to be there for the rest of the game. It's a bug that has existed in the eternity of Gods Unchained. They probably have an Axewoman if they led with that. No, they don't. Interesting. So we do that attack first because then we don't know if we want to attempt this attack or not. Since they just kind of passed last turn, I'm just going to go wide like this. They might have the Hunt, but we added enough health onto the board to where it's not guaranteed. Yeah, it's not very clean for them. So they... Okay, this lives with 1 health, and like these 2 take this out effectively. So we can attack here. If it hits here... Yeah, okay. So we just remove this, played the Jolly Green Giant, and we are decent tier. If they go wide with minions, we've got the Hunt. They've got the second Hunt. Okay, we've also got 2 hunts in hand, so we're going to be able to play very defensive and reactive when the time comes. They're picking up the Bronze Servant. They did see the 2 relics from myself in the last game, which is what they're playing around. We know they can't hunt this board because they've already played 2 hunts. So we have drawn both hunts and a Canopy Barrage, so they're very removal light at the moment. I have absolutely no idea what they're holding. I mean, I'm sitting here with 2 hunts and just have not had anything to shoot down yet. Nightleaf Trapper, are they playing it just for board presence? Seems to be the case here. If this guy goes face, I can pick up the Rune and the Sanctum. It's risky to go for, though. Yeah, that's why it's risky. But the thing is we got so much value if we hit, and hunting on a 4 health board is just so cringe. So they're probably... We're setting our opponent up for a good turn here. They're going to be able to do this and probably play some more minions, and then we hit them with the hunt. We know that they have a Bronze Servant in their hand, which is one thing to keep in mind. They hit the 1 out of 3 on the Eagle, which worked out excellently for them. They play Revivification. I think that's going to bait us into playing the hunt here. Pack Stalking into Bronze Servant, right? Yeah. Alright. So they've got 3, 4, 6, 8 health on board. So that works out mathematically from our perspective. That removes all of their minions. And yeah, we don't have anything we can do. They're out of cards in hand, and we do have the hunt and another card ready to go. So this is looking good for us. They've got the Briar. Okay, we can do Bladefly, and Wind Up Roller I think hurts us here in a weird way. Let's just Bladefly and kind of just wait next turn and then hit him with the hunt. Like, I'm not super eager here. There's no reason to attack with this because they get more value out of the Briar. They've got to play another minion here. Probably just play the minion they draw, then we play the hunt. Yeah. Ooh, that has Ward. It's a bit unfortunate for us. So we want these Badgers to hit here. Jeez. This did not work out particularly amazingly. That being said, we're still very wide. We're still able to go very wide here. Unfortunately, that hit there. I was hoping it would go face. I probably should have held off on attack, actually, there. Probably should have been more patient. I'm not wanting to buy from the Sanctum. I think the card draw favors him. So, that's why I haven't made a purchase. This is going to trade off with something, I assume. Yeah. But now they have 8 health on board, so our hunt's great. So they leave the board as is. 8 health on board, we get the hunt. And that's just going to be super difficult for our opponent. We have a very wide board. We probably, yeah, we've got 54 favor, so we need to make a purchase here. Let's go ahead and purchase the Form of Power. It's the best card in the Sanctum. Now the Ambitious Adventurer is the best card in the Sanctum. I think we are just ultimately in control here. There's not much they can do. They get this on board. Alright, we hit there. Yeah, we just keep things simple here. Go ahead, remove this. These two, remove these two here, leaving us with 2 1-health minions. It's good to leave yourself with multiple. That being said, their god power is very unreliable here. Let's just buy the Ambitious Adventurer. We've got insane amounts of favor here, so we're just trying to cycle for value at the moment. Vow of Champions isn't the new best card on the Sanctum. They GP there. They hit the really 1 out of 3. There was only 2 good targets to hit. Everything else was kind of a miss. Unfortunately for them, our board presence is absolutely amazing here. They've got 6 mana and a rope. And we win, advancing to the round of 64.